give North Dakota State credit. They played well. We did a lot of uncharacteristic things that we normally don't do. They seemed like they just multiplied today for us in all facets of the game. And when we look at it, there's a lot that we have to clean up. And a lot of work yet to be done with this group, but they'll respond, they'll come back, and obviously a frustrating day for all of us here in these two games today.
Well, Coach, this is Nick from the College Heights Herald. I'll go ahead and kind of change the subject. But first off, how did it feel to be back this weekend? I know that it was a tough series. Like you said, it wasn't how you wanted to play. But, just with that being said, how did you feel about the series overall and just being back personally for yourself?
Well, I think, Nick, I think I speak for a lot of our players and our the guys that decided to come back for their senior year. They've been through a lot. Our country's been through a lot. Coronavirus has impacted our lives in so many different ways. And, baseball is a small part of their lives, but when something's taken away from you like that, makes it very difficult. And just to have the opportunity to play, although we didn't play well today, have the opportunity to get back on the field to play and to perform and to compete. I was excited about that. Obviously, the results didn't speak loudly of how we want to play, but excited for this group. We've got a lot of better days ahead of us than the way we performed today.
Coach, this is Hunter Smith with WKU. Do you feel like just the weather leading up to this week maybe had some sort of an effect on you guys with maybe your practice schedule?
Well, I think there's a lot of factors. One of the things is the schedule is what it is. College baseball is played under some tough conditions sometimes. Yesterday, our players and the day before worked a lot of hours on the field and preparing the field and getting that ready with the snow and everything. But, you have to be able to make adjustments as you go to your schedule, to the way you perform, to the days that we play. And I didn't think we handled that very well today. We got off to a really good start in game one, but for some reason, we just were never in sync today. Just on all facets, we just didn't click today. And North Dakota State played extremely well. And here we are trying to figure out, what just happened and how we're going to move forward from here.
Coach, this is Nick again. Speaking about that, as far as the pitching staff goes, what you saw today, we saw a lot of new arms on the mound. So, maybe not clicking on all cylinders like you wanted it to, but what did you see from those guys that were new on the mound?
Well, I'm encouraged by them, and that's what we need to do is we need to run guys out there that maybe we haven't seen, run some freshmen out there. And the same thing on the position player side is, we've got to give these guys opportunities to play and opportunities to compete. And sure, when the big picture, we didn't play well, but when you look at it and you start breaking down individual performances and how players either executed or didn't execute, there's some positives in there for sure. But there's also pieces of that of the games that where we can work with them and help develop them and help them continue to become better baseball players and refine their skills. And that's what our job as coaches is to move these guys forward and to stay positive with them. I know that's a frustrated group right there, but I told them we've played 3 games this year and unfortunately didn't go our way today, but more opportunities await the tops here.
Coach, what do you think the biggest point of emphasis is going to be over these next couple of days before you guys take on a very good Vanderbilt team?
Well, I think the biggest thing is how much work we have to do and the preparation that goes into it. Like I said, this is an older group, especially that lineup. I know they were very disappointed in the way they performed today, but you hit some balls hard. They made plays. They did a great job, and unfortunately, that's baseball sometimes. But when we move forward, it's not, and it's an old cliche, but how many times that not how many times you get knocked down. It's you got to get back up, and this team's got to get back up. It's early in the season, so I like the leadership we have. These guys will respond. They'll come back and they'll perform at a high level. Fortunately, we didn't perform at a high level on many aspects of the game today.
Coach, I got one more for you. This is Nick. We saw Sean roll out, then we saw Michael roll out, and then we saw O'Connell come out. Is that a rotation that you want to stick to moving forward, like in that order?
Nick, the one thing that we call it, the non-conference part of our schedule is we need to get some answers to the questions we have. I believe that one of the things that we continue to look at is, we have some pieces in the pitching staff. We've got to see who fits in the best slot, the best situation where they can be successful, and get ourselves ready for conference play. So certainly they all have positive attributes where they can go out there and perform at a high level. But things are going to change. Our whole kind of rotation is now out of sync because we play on Sunday and Monday, and then we play Wednesday, and then we get back at it on Friday. Normally your Friday guy starts on Friday, but so we're going to have to make some adjustments moving forward here, but that may be a good thing because we're going to find out, who can help us and who's, going to have an opportunity to go out there and compete and pitch for us.